Morning guys, just decided to go on a little adventure today for a photography outing, and then this showed up at my door. This might not be what it's in an Amazon box. Wait a minute. I thought it was a lens. I better check. I think it's the 35mm Samyang lens that we ordered from eBay. So maybe the guy shipped it in, doesn't say what it is. Electrical equipment. We'll find out. Oh, yes it is. There we go. I've been waiting for you. Well, disappointed in this guy. He sends the lens and it's got no lens cap and it's got no case, but it was listed as mint. Well, you should have listed that you were missing those two things, and it took, I don't know, 20 some days to get here, so I'm gonna make sure I give him like a 1-star review because that is ridiculous. For the price he charged for this, which was about $40 cheaper than I could have got it at the store, and then I just paid $40 in duty. So, yeah, not too happy. All right, kind of a cool sunny morning, but that's awesome. We're gonna head downtown with the 35mm. I'm gonna do some of the back alleys, and look, there used to be some great graffiti and stuff. We wanna do some street photography with this, just one camera, one lens. What can we get? What can this little Samyang lens do? Let's go find out. I've got a couple hours to kill, so excited. All right, downtown, not my favorite place to be, guys. But we got the 2-hour free parking lot there, so we got 2 hours to see what we can find. So North Bay actually is turn of the century, and you'll see a lot of the old buildings still remain from that era. The architecture was quite good, you know, old style. A lot of them have burnt down because the electricity wasn't up to code. So over the years, you know, 25 years, you'll see one will burn over here, one will burn over there. There'll be a space in between. They build something new, but the core of downtown North Bay is still, you know, 150 years old. And we didn't have to go very far. Right here I found some cool artwork that they've put up. So this is what I'm looking for, all this stuff downtown. There's little hidden alleyways all over down here, and there used to be quite a bit of that stuff. So as I mentioned, guys, all the old buildings downtown here, it's quite quaint, and it's become a movie making destination. They've filmed quite a few movies in North Bay now. Brooke Shields has done a Christmas movie and a murder series here. Carter is another series that they've shot here, and then a few different things that have been filmed along the way. So yeah, pretty cool. Here we go. These are the places you have to go to find artwork, out of the way, hidden stuff that nobody's walking down these little alleyways. A little Gary info bit. 30 years ago when I was in art school here in town at the local college, my final project that I did for the art history class was on graffiti. So it was kind of an eye-opening project. You know, I'd always looked at graffiti as gang signs, you know, marking of territory, things like that. And nothing could be further from the truth. Once you actually study it and see, you know, what the graffiti is and what it means, and why these kids do it. And there are some new modern documentaries out there, guys. I can't think of the name, but I have watched them. If I think of it, I'll put it up here. You know, cool stuff. I'm actually finding in a tight little alleyway like that, I tried to take a photo of that wall there. The 35 is actually not wide enough. I guess in modern times, we're just used to our phones, you know, that are probably 20 millimeters wide, something like that. Back in the day in college, 35 millimeters to me was very wide. And that new Samyang 24 that I have might have been a better fit for a tight little space like that, but the 35 is what we've got. So either way, guys, you can't go wrong with either of those lenses. They're fantastic. Not so much artwork, I wouldn't say, but just a general life preference, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of penises out here today on these walls, I know it. We won't photograph those though. Well, also back in the just after college days, I worked for the Downtown Improvement Area, which is the local consortium that runs all the businesses along here and collects fees for, you know, keeping downtown beautified and whatnot. As you guys can see, a lot of it is there was a fire there, one of the ones that burnt down. A lot of it's gone to poo-poo in 30 years. I don't even know if there is a downtown improvement area anymore. All right, this looks promising. Here we go. What do we got in here? Hey, we got my initials, my name, but that is not my artwork. Okay, so I was trying to figure out what's going on here. These are like tar sands or something. It's the Stop Energy East Pipeline Movement. Don't dig up the dinosaurs to make fuel, people. That's bad. So I have a soft spot for old, decrepit things, guys. Fences, barns, buildings, machinery, tools. I love photographing all that old stuff. And apparently, the Japanese actually have a name for this. It's wabi-sabi, where, you know, things that are utilitarian, and it's like a whole movement of things that should be reused and find beauty in things that are no longer common or, you know, current. And I did not know about this movement, so I've been doing some research on wabi-sabi. You should check it out. That's the kind of stuff I like to photograph, is old, decrepit, falling down. Let's walk down to the church building down there. I actually lived there just after college. There's an apartment building attached to it. I lived there for 2 years. So they've actually got half of the old main street, which was all cobblestone, all tore up. Working down here, it's terrible. I feel bad for some of these small businesses that are down here. Yeah, cheapskates, that's been here as long as I can remember. There's a newer one there, but nobody can access any of this stuff right now. And it's been like this for months, probably 8, 9, 10 months. Oh, there it is. St. John's Anglican Church. And there's the apartment building. I lived in there. My mom and dad lived in the apartment upstairs, and they cleaned the church for years. I'm reading that book by Scott Peck, which is Finding Stones, and he talks about the history of religion and how the Anglican Church got started. And I was not aware it was because Henry VIII petitioned the Pope to divorce his first wife, and they wouldn't let him. So after 3 years, he just declared himself the head of the church, and he started the Anglican Church so he could divorce his wife. Cool stuff. Again, another spot, guys, where the 35 is just not quite wide enough. I wanted to get some shots of the church. I did, but, you know, they're cropped in kind of. The 24 would be a much better choice for that. So this is the barber shop that I've been coming to for 30 years. I'm just checking every little alleyway here. Yeah, sure enough, there is street work here. Okay, that one's kind of cool. If we can get a shot of that one behind the fence there or not. Oh, the camera won't fit through. Maybe we can go over. Well, I got it. I managed to hold the camera over with my strap and get a shot without the bars. Oh, so that's where you moved. Gonna have to remember that one. Alright, is this just one of those ironic things, guys? We've got the adult boutique store right next to the children's toy store. Creative Learning. I don't know, it's like, also, if you're not familiar with North Bay, we also have a Bible store, had a Bible store, which was right beside the local strip joint. They were attached to each other. Yeah, true story. Alright, I think I'm done with my downtown tour, guys. There was a couple other places, I can't remember where they were. Some little back alleys. I think one of the buildings actually burned down, so you may see more. I may go out to the lake, to the cottage tonight, and we could try the 35 out there. Kind of different, you know, country, you know, portrait stuff. The kids will be there. Hannah's got her exchange student here now. They'll be swimming and stuff, but if not, we did get some great shots today. You can see this lens, the 35, is super duper sharp. The best part about coming downtown. Oh yeah.